Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the BYU Cougars and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Keep that super knockboard cranked up here, Holly. We'll look forward to it. The Nittany Lions headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Bachmeier. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
Coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for room. It's Martin. He couldn't get it to the corner as his defense opening things up with a big play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Cougars with the 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Martin. Oh, it's a fumble. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Phillips. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
There are 6 categories.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
This BYU offense set up with another 1st down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Got a man. It's Bachmeier.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Under fire. And it's a sack.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got him. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Well, everybody knew this guy was going to get his touches coming into this game, considering he's one of the better receivers in the country. And to start it off, the offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to get their best receiver the football. And guys, that's not going to be the last time. Defense has done a nice job taking it away from them up to this point. The question, though, can they keep it out?
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it. It's Martin. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
Some misdirection with the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. The run inside. It's Peoples. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Well, one thing you know about Penn State when you've watched them play in recent years is they were absolutely loaded at running back. Maybe the best 1-2 combination over the last several seasons in Nick Singleton and Kaytron Allen, David. Now both those guys are gone. There's going to be some new faces toting the rock, but this is Penn State. They've got to be able to run the ball.
They do, and you think about this new era with Matt Campbell coming over, obviously bringing Hansen at the running back spot, but you know how he likes to do it, man. Multiple tight ends, run the football. Rocco Beck's going to be steady at quarterback, so whether it's Hansen, whether it's Peoples who comes over from Ohio State, I expect the ground game to be what Penn State fans are used to.
Scanning the field, it's Beck. Complete. Nice job to get him past the sticks and then get him down at the 35.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
It'll be third and long. Might be changing the route. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Punt is selected.
And the Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter.
Entering base model screen, you have 7 options.
First play of the period, first down here. Gonna run it. It's Martin. He breaks a tackle. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. They're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Looking to throw, it's Buckmeyer. Fires it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the pitch.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Fires to the middle. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Wheel. Ghost.
Back to pass, it's Beck. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line, but 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions, now forcing a third down. They'll be happy to get out of this drive with just 3 points.
Ghost. Ghost.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Let it go. Trying to punch it in. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Looks as if BYU will have a first down.
Coach suggestions.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
The offense lines up at its own 14-yard line. First down. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Dangerous screen into traffic. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Hey, just a great job by the defense. First down, the whole menu is open to the offense. They try to slip in the screen pass. They see it right away. Get him on the ground for no gain.
Cover two man. 1 double T. Personnel. 2 to 5. Over wide. You have 15 off. Personnel. Special. 3 to 2 to 5. Over wide. You have 15 off.
And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Man, it is such a weapon to have running backs that can not only run the football, but can catch it as well. And a nice job there, David, finding the matchup one-on-one with a linebacker, a little angle route to get the first down.
Yeah, and those angle routes are hard to defend because the running back looks like he's going out first. So when I'm a linebacker, I'm like, oh, crap, I got to catch him. And then he breaks in really quickly and a nice throw to throw it in front of him and get the first down.
BYU was a team that made it to the Big 12 title game a year ago. A big part of it was L.J. Martin and their ability running the football, but also what he was able to do catching it as well. Bachmeier back at quarterback, so this offense really expects to take the next step. But L.J. Martin, David, probably one of the better running backs in the country that maybe a lot of college football fans outside of the Big 12 don't really know about.
Yeah, I mean, he could catch it, he could make you miss, he could run you over. The injuries slowed him down a little bit a year ago. But another year of experience with Bear in the backfield, and that is a big Bear. That is a large Bear that can also run the football. Could be a great 1-2 punch that makes you pack a lunch and tackle some grown men for 60 minutes.
And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this.
Entering paused screen, you have 9 options. Resume is selected. Notification, your friend KNDO42041553 is now online.
Giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Quickly out to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people in the defense right now. They have no idea who's getting it next.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw on line, but that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. And BYU will get the first down.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together. 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
Saw blitz 1 double, Storm Brave 1, cover 1 robber. Saw blitz 1.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cougar!
Really nice job by this offense. I love it. They were aggressive, moved down the field, got the touchdown, broke the 0-0 seal. This game has not been high-flying by any stretch, but that's how you finish a first half.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Options 5-4. Return left is selected.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Bird's eye delay is selected.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Beck. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Working the middle. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book, 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We start with a look at UCLA taking on the number 3 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Bruins, keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make a...
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Cougar! Took it all the way back to the house. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I could be a wide receiver. Coach might put him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Bench of the selected.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 4. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's why everybody in college football is trying to recruit athletes like this to play the 4-3 defensive end position. You can find guys that can stop the run at defensive end, but how many are excellent pass rushers? How many have all the tools in their toolbox like this guy does? Not many.
Dropping back, it's Beck. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
I got to be honest, I thought this tight end was going to have a much bigger role in this game. They wanted to get him the football early and often, but after that drop here in the second half, he still doesn't have a catch.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive.
Short cross.
Quarterback making adjustments. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the right. tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with it.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. At the 45, on his way. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Entering play call.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs and QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
So now it's second and long. Running inside, it's Hansen. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Makes the grab. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. On the run, it's Hansen. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Makes a catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on fourth down again. They'll run for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there and got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. I guess the good news on that penalty is at least the defense didn't have to back up that far. It's still first and goal. They'll try to run with Peoples. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as his defense is making it tough. A little release to the back. Touchdown, Penn State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser.
Entering play
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Categories.
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. The run inside. It's Martin. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. BYU right back to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. That's reeled in. It's Phillips. Runs through a man. He might have space. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. BYU now into the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Martin. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. They're dealing with a second and long. They feed him again. Runs through a tackle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
Return left is selected.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Gets it almost to the 30-yard line. They'll mark it down at the 29 and a solid return there.
Categories, valve options, counter Y is selected.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Using the quick game. Still on his feet at the 45. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation. A beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He might want another play. To the air, it's Beck. Got the back over the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the offense, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Suggestions, there are 6 categories.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Lions. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Gain of about 4 sets up a second and 6.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Hit as he throws. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. To the air, it's Buckmeyer. Got it. Running through contact. He's got enough for the first down, and he might get a few bonus yards if they call that a face mask. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Running inside, it's Martin. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
BYU trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Run in the red zone. It's Martin. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a fourth down stop. Pulls and fires complete. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Beck. Got his man out of the backfield. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll give it to People. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Show coach vision.
Wants to fire on second down. Here comes the heat. Flies to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10.
Short cross.
Looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Throws to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's third and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable fourth down if I don't complete this third and long.
He's got an open man. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, and in this situation, trailing late, you know this is going to be the guy they throw the football to. He is one of the best receivers in all of college football. The defense needs to be anticipating the quarterback looking his way.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Finds us back in the middle. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Intercepted for the 11th time.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. The run inside. It's Martin. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down.
And listen, the defense has made it a priority to try to rip the football free. You saw them that time really trying to go for that turnover, but nice job breaking tackles, really good ball security by the running back.
To the ground, he's got it again. There's a crease. Got enough for the first. Smashes through the tackle. Inside and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, BYU! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
Return left is selected.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw. It's Beck. Using his legs to buy some time. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, it can be dangerous when quarterbacks get outside the pocket. They can stress your defense so bad. You better chase them. You got to keep running as hard as you can and try to get to him before he can throw that football, and especially square those shoulders up. Nice job by the defense continuing to pursue, even though he got outside the pocket.
There are 8 categories. You have valve options. Bert's Whiteley is selected. Entering Post-game screen, you have 3 options. View highlights, return to hub. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering yes. Entering main menu. Dynasty continue. Start. Load accept invite is focused. Entering select a dynasty to play screen. TANOVREAKS Dynasty Online Save Matt Campbell. Cast Live Dynasty Online Save Red Bates. Entering My School Update. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Setup recruiting board top upgrade mem CFD preseason conference standings. Coach abilities. Team depth chart. Entering position Yuki. Cat Yuki. Position Yuki. Position Yuki. AH key. Entering Dynasty Hub screen depth chart. Code CFD preseason top 25. Mem T code CF actions you have 4 options. Ready to fire set up recruiting board ampersand. You have 5 options. Recruiting board is selected. Star rating 4 star. Star rating 5 star. Star rating 5 star. Star rating interest 9. Interest 3rd. Interest 4th. Interest 4th. Interest 4th. Interest 5th. Interest 3rd. Interest 3rd. Interest 3rd. Interest 3rd. Interest 3rd. Interest 3rd. Interest 5th. Interest 5th. Interest 6th. Interest 6th. Interest 6th. Recruiting. Entering overview screen. Visit scheduled. Not fully scouted.